the NFL has announced that they are now going to make it eligible for a team to have multiple Thursday night games. So previously, up to this point, they were only allowed to have one Thursday night game in a season. That mainly being because of the way things pan out when you have, you play a Sunday and then you got to turn around and play a Thursday, right? They try not to line up anything where like teams play. I don't think they allow teams to play like Monday, Thursday. Not positive on that. Don't quote me, but nonetheless, is more of a health safety reason than anything, I assume. But when they started introducing the Thursday night games, they made it where teams can only play one Thursday night game. They have changed that now. They are going to make it possible that teams can play two Thursday night games. It is not something that is able to be flexed. So they're talking about essentially teams being scheduled two Thursday night games is where we're at. Because at least for now, until the probably near future, they are not allowed to flex Thursday night games yet. So anyways, that being said, this new rule is going to implement that there's a possibility that teams may have more than one Thursday night game in a season. Apparently, ratings for Amazon were down quite a bit towards the end of the year, right as these Thursday night matchups dwindled. As everyone knows, Amazon Prime got the rights to the Thursday games. Such a weird thing, just having to try to let me log into my Amazon Video account so I could watch Thursday Night Football. Nonetheless, that is the world we live in today. So essentially, they are figuring out some way to kind of curb the loss of television ratings or streaming ratings, whatever you want to call it. And they are giving them the ability to kind of make things easier on the scheduling process, right? Because they're trying to figure out how to make it all work, make each week seem like something that would want to be watched, right? But you can only have so many combinations if, teams can only have one Thursday night game. So I think that what this is going to transition to, let's just make it about the Raiders, right? Let's not just say, hey, the NFL, let's make it about the Raiders. I feel like every single year you can count on the Raiders either playing the Chiefs or the Chargers on a Thursday night game. Every year. Seems like one of them's happening. Well, here you go. You got the chance to see both now. And however it's going to pan out to where the NFL is going to make the Raiders play two Thursday night games, maybe be the only team, them and like the Jaguars probably. The Jaguars and Titans might play a Thursday night game just like 2 weeks in a row. They seem like the most Thursday night, and it may be because ever since like the color rush kind of worked its way into things, it's not really much of a thing now, but the Jaguars, Titans, Thursday night color rush game just seems like an every year event now. And I think we're going to transition to a point where we might even see the Raiders getting a couple Thursday night games. Can't pick between the Chargers and the Chiefs on who they're going to play. Why not give them both? Right. So that'll be interesting to see how things move forward. They're already getting flack for it because for a league that is so like front facing about like player safety and stuff like that, they're like, hey, remember when we made you have, a Thursday night game and turn around and play off of 3 days once a year? Well, you might have to do that twice this time because guess what? Ratings are down. So it's very interesting. I'm not surprised. Whatever it's going to take, get those revenues up, right? But at this point, nothing is surprising, and everything seems to be some type of like, let's just wing it, test it out. If it works and it's good, great. We'll deal with the flack. If it doesn't work, then we'll, take it away and be like, yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right. We didn't need that. We didn't need to be doing that. So anyways, there was a lot of people had things to say via the internet, via Twitter. As always, Twitter always has all of the things to say.